I am Executive Chef Sixto Fuentes, owner of Zason, which is a Mexican steakhouse. We opened this place just 3 months ago, and we love to present what we do. We do a fresh homemade guacamole. It's a fresh avocado, cilantro, onions, garlic. We also present you right here is a shrimp ceviche. It's a traditional cocktail of Mexico City. It's marinated with tomato juice, lime, jalapeno, cilantro. We have an amazing meat right here. Black Angus cut, porterhouse, ribeye bone-in. Top quality we're using it. And we're gonna cook those meats as the way medium rare is the best way to present it. So enjoy it. And between those dishes, we're gonna present you other dish called traditional from Puebla. It's mole poblano and also chile en nogada. This is one of the dishes we're gonna present it tonight. This is the two traditional dishes from Puebla, Mexico. This is a seasonal dish. The chile en nogada is basically is a poblano pepper peel, fill it with chicken and pulled pork, peaches, pear, and apples.
Wow.
That's the filling inside. And the sauce is cream almond sauce, finished with fresh pomegranate seeds.
It's beautiful.
It's one of our signature dishes. And the next one is enchiladas de mole. It's filled with pulled chicken, fresh avocado, onions, radish, cream and fresh cheese.
Here we have some ceviche, and I'm gonna try some ceviche. Time for some guac. My favorite. Yep.
For now, until we have the liquor license, we do Virgin Margarita, which is traditional from Mexico. So
Ooh.
this is very perfect mash with the appetizer you have, and obviously with the meat we're gonna have later. So enjoy.
I need more. We are at El Zason, a Mexican restaurant that has some of the most incredible food here in Brooklyn. We are right by Barclays Center, and it's amazing food. I'm gonna go in with the pomegranate topped dish first. Let's see, pomegranate's on there. How do they do it? The pomegranates make a world of difference. Try this colorful mole. I'm about to try my first horchata. Wow.
All right. So this is what we're gonna prepare. On the meats, this is the ribeye. Normally, when we cook, we don't put nothing else. Just salt, enough salt. Both sides of the meat. The same thing with the porterhouse. The reason why we put a lot of salt is because the salt is gonna go, when they're gonna cook, the salt gonna go into the meat. So that takes time to go through, because the cut is big. So after that, we just put it right here in the boiler. And we leave it on the maximum heat. Doing that, we prepare some mushrooms. This is with lacoche mushrooms, shiitake and oysters, with a little bit sweet corns together. This is how we're gonna serve it the meats. It's perfect balance on the flavors. We're gonna get some garlic. A little bit butter. And then we just add the mushroom. We're gonna use some sweet plantains and roasted potatoes. Butter, be melted. This one is going to the fry. leave it for around 3 minutes, and after we pull up. After the butter is melted, we just add the potatoes on it. Not all of them, just like that. We just grab some rosemary, just like that. The mushrooms is ready. As you see, it's nice and crispy on the sides, and that means it's ready to go. Let's turn over the meat this side. As you see, the meat is getting charcoal one side, so you turn it to the other side. And we'll leave it there. So at this point, this is when the potatoes is already done. It's ready to go. I used to work at Bacchus as a heckery chef. Been working for that place for 12 years. With the site, I spoke to the owner, Bruno Laclite, and I asked him to rent me his kitchen and have the restaurant to do takeout. So being myself cooking French cuisine and Italian cuisine for my last 20 years, at that moment of the pandemic is when we decided to open Mexican cuisine, because I am from Mexico. So we decided to do just to go for 3 months until the business go back. But we do so successful between January, February, and March, which is all the neighbor request us to why we don't have our own Mexican restaurant. So when we find this spot, 491 Atlantic, I don't even look for real estate. The neighbor find this spot for me. They find it, they say, you know what, we find a spot for you, you should go negotiate with the landlord. We really appreciate all the support from the neighborhood to stay in the neighborhood. We're not planning to go nowhere until we serve in the neighborhood, and that's the reason why we're working hard to bring the top quality of cuisine, Mexican, and also the steakhouse. So this is how the porterhouse look like after it's cooked. And this is how the ribeye looks like. So we leave it rest a little bit, around 3 minutes, 5 minutes. It's perfect temperature, medium rare. The other side. Complemented with sweet plantains, mushrooms, and the roasted potatoes we have. We finish with the fresh, crispy rosemary. That's the rosemary we get to cook the potatoes, and we get after we burn it. The reason why, because we want the smoke of the rosemary on the meat, and we leave it like that. And this is the results in the end. We leave the fire go alone because we want the burning of the rosemary on the meat. And you will find the difference when you eat it. It's completely different style to cook. This is how we don't use charcoal grill, but we use the burning the end. So this is the porterhouse we're serving right here on El Sazon. The ribeye. This is beautiful piece of ribeye bone in. Same way. We slice it up. Rare to medium rare is a perfect size, perfect way to eat. Nice and juicy. And this is for 2 people. Normally, this is like when you want to eat with a family. This is what you get. Plus here, we add some nopales, traditional cactus. So we cut it like this. We just grill it, and we put some nopales right here. Same way. After we just finish with herbs on the top, and we burn it. After you're gonna try it, we finish with salt, and that's all. How you normally gonna get your meats at El Sazon. A steakhouse, this is the way how we're gonna prepare here. It's the way you're gonna see it now, it's always gonna be like that. All right? So here we have the porterhouse and the ribeye. And this is how we call family style to eat. This is for the porterhouse is for 2 people, the ribeye is for 2 people. You add some green sauce, which is tomatillo and avocado, and we call salsa borracha, which is dried chilies, tomatillo, and red tomatoes. That's the homemade sauce we make for you guys to share in the meal. I hope all Boerum Hill is welcome to El Sazon, located 491 Atlantic Avenue. Join us anytime. Call for reservations at 718-683-2217 or visit us on the www.elsazonnyc.com. Welcome and enjoy.
I'm gonna go in on the porterhouse here. Let's get a nice little slice. How about this one right here? I could probably eat this whole thing.